Well, there it is. There's one. Oh, nice. That is a long fish. Hey, what's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can learn a new technique while bass fishing and be really damn good at it. So I'm here on the water right now, just fun fishing for the day. And I only brought tackle boxes that I'm uncomfortable with. So spinner baits, I don't really catch much fish on, which is a surprise. A lot of people love spinner baits. I brought some urchin baits. It's new to the market. I want to give those a try. So I'm going to be mainly throwing those two baits and also power shotting. I haven't really power shotted much, like with a weedless hook. I usually just drop shot with a nose hooking my baits. So this should be interesting today, and let's see if we catch any fish. So the number one thing to becoming better at any lure in your arsenal is just going and fishing with it. I know that sounds pretty easy to do, but just going and going out and fishing with just that bait can make you really good at it and make you learn it a lot more, like forcing yourself to go out in the water by just bringing that lure. So I just packed the boat today with nothing that I'm comfortable with. So I have no Senkos, no nothing, no drop shot, like little baits, the target smallmouth. I'm in for largemouth just using baits that I'm not really comfortable with. I've done this in the past before. So in the past, I wasn't really good at throwing a jig. And I went out in the water a couple times with just my jig box. And I just threw around a jig until that lure was kind of just cemented in my head, how fish are eating it, how they pick up the jig, what I'm feeling on my rod to set the hook, and what kind of a hook set do I need while having a fish on a jig. There's a lot of variables on how to master the lure. So yeah, let's see if we can get any. I got one. I do too. Oh my God. There's one on the urchin bait. It's my first fish on an urchin. The fusion hook. The frog hook. I just put it right through the bait. The fusion frog hook's just sticking out of the side. First urchin eater. Cool. There's one. Oh yeah, hammered it. It's a bit better. Oh, he came off. No. Damn. Man, that fish ate it right when it hit. And he came off of a transition line from sand to weed, so I should have been all over that. I wasn't even paying attention. Shoot. Man. Well, yeah, that one came off of a transition line from sand to weed, probably a 2.5 pounder, and just dropped them right beside the boat, but that's all right. At least we're getting bites on the urchin bait, and yeah, let's keep it going. And the camera died. Something's gonna happen probably now, because why wouldn't it not? There's one. On the spinnerbait. Right where he's supposed to be. Nice. I just threw a cast right on the edge of that real thick stuff. And kind of 2 cranks into my reel back to the boat. This guy hit. And I have just stuck with a spinnerbait and an urchin bait all day today. And even though it's a little guy, still gets my confidence up a little bit to keep going with these lures. So yeah, nice one. So when I'm fishing with new lures, I always want to keep a non-natural and a natural color in the boat with me. So if I buy a new lure that I want to try out, I buy 2, maybe 2 of each color. So I'll buy like a green pumpkin and a black or a white or chartreuse or whatever. So if I'm throwing hard baits, if I'm throwing like a topwater that I'm not familiar with, I'll usually go with a white or a black. And I do that so I can have kind of a color for every condition, and I could be confident throwing those baits knowing people do catch fish using these baits all year round. Like that fish I just caught was on a white and chartreuse spinnerbait. And I did a lot of research about spinnerbaits and people fishing them. Same thing I did with the urchin bait. I'm doing a lot of research on these bait, seeing what people are catching on, seeing the rigging techniques, and it's just gonna make you a little bit more confident when going onto the water and throwing these baits. And yeah, it's gonna catch you more fish in the long run. So make sure to do your research. Make sure to get a couple different colors of the lures you're getting, and go out there, and you're probably gonna be a lot better of a fisherman and have a lot better luck on the water. There's one. Oh, largy. Whew. A little largy on the power shot. Sitting out here, went offshore a little bit, trying to find little puffs of grass in this big sand flat, and found a little fat guy. Nice. There's one. There's one. That feels a little better. Where did he come from? What about him? Damn. Nice fish. That came out of nowhere. I just blind casted on this flat. Probably like a pound and a little bit. Nice. Man, on the power shot. Must have been sitting on something. Spot locked. See if we can hit that spot a couple more times. I know they group up on this flat here, so. Well, there it is. There's one. Oh, that's better. I think it has a weight on the, yeah, it's a better one. Nice. Power shot is killing it. Ooh, not bad. Here it comes again. Oh, it's a little better than, that's one probably like a 2-pounder. Oh man, they fight so hard here. Oh, nice. That is a long fish. That hook for the power shot right in the corner of the mouth. Nice. Haven't really mastered this technique yet, and that's one I want to get down, and that's probably like a 2.5 pounder. That's the best one of the day. It's a real good one. It's a nice bass. He's really light colored, sitting exactly where that last one was. So I'm gonna keep spot locked here, and I'm going to keep casting at it. There he goes. Whew. Anything on this little weed patch over here? There's one. That's a bigger fish. That's a better fish. Big head shakes on him. Man, these largies out here just dog. They're thick. Just sitting on that brush pile. Stung him right in the top of the mouth, right where I want him. There we go. Man, he is thick. Probably 1.5 pounders body, but 2 pounds because of how fat he is. And I stuck him right on the top of the mouth there. And this rig is really impressing me. I'm staying out of the weeds, and these fish are loving it. Look how fat that fish is. Wow. He's been eating good after spawning. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.